we march and move on from the serious conversations to talk about how Caden Lindstrom is my dad. 113 points in 79 games. Just absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it this year. And again, Caden is a power forward, yes. We are right in the mix in terms of potentially winning this division title. I was not expecting 46 wins and a playoff spot. I just thought we might not be the worst team in the league. Detroit has a game at hand. They're only a point behind, so it's not a guarantee. But, it looks like they could get it done. We have Tampa coming up on the 4th. And we'll see if Detroit's jumped us. They have not, but Ottawa, a game at hand and only a point back. Okay. So Tampa. Tough loss, but it wasn't a shootout. Let's see. We are, oh my God. So Detroit is done, but with 96 points. We are in a dead heat with Ottawa. Minnesota's been on fire in their last 10. We win. If we win this game, we are guaranteed the top spot over now Buffalo, who have shown up out of nowhere. What a ridiculous division. So technically, we could finish as division champions, or we could finish as low as 3rd and play either Buffalo or Ottawa. Let's see what happens. I mean, this has been a marvelous, marvelous season for us. But, goddamn, we don't know where the hell we're going to be playoff-wise. First period, 1-0 Anaheim, Menard. Second period, 2-1 Goons, Wasselin, and goal number 41 for Caden Lindstrom, as we try to seal our first ever playoff spot and our first ever division title at the same time. Zach Morin makes it 3-1. And the Goonfish have their first division title in franchise history, their first playoff appearance in franchise history. Gauthier and McTavish almost ruined the occasion. Wow. Like, we normally aren't able to build up these teams this quickly. But by 1 point over Buffalo, 48 wins. The division title is ours, and we'll be playing Detroit in round number 1. Obviously, you have Buffalo and Ottawa, and Toronto will be playing Philly, Rangers versus Islanders, the other Metro Series. In the West, you'll have Vancouver, Anaheim, Edmonton, Seattle, San Jose, and Chicago, Nashville, and St. Louis. We went from being the worst team in the league to being number 5 in one season. Figure that one out. A 3.61 goals for average, which was top 10 and was just outside the top range there. Goals against average, mid-table, not bad. Power play, you see us there just behind Edmonton. And our penalty kill at 82% was also top 10. We were just a really damn good team this year. God damn. Caden Lindstrom led the way. 116 points with 41 goals. You had Roger McQueen, 35 goals and 112 points. And then the final member of that line, now with a gold. He lost a silver, which I think was Truck, and Truck went gold. Brady Wasselin. McQueen doesn't have a gold yet, but after 52 goals this year, Brady Wasselin has that gold X factor, and that might mean we sign him long-term instead of letting him go via offer sheet. Tremendous. You got Zach Morin at a freaking 76 points, 62 assists, 53 points for Silverthorne. Letourneau was up there. Beach and Hagos each on 48. God damn. And our enforcer only had 69 penalty minutes. How do you get guys to develop X5? They just got to be good. It's random. There's nothing specific you can do. Shout out to 4 points for Jody Sawyer. Defensively, again, we don't have a major PIM taker on this team right now. 46 points for Park. It's fantastic. Snets up on 25. Peterson. Grosh was up there. Hirsch. Gove didn't do too poorly. A 908 for Christian Kirsch. The best goaltending performance this team has seen yet. Which is kind of sad, but you know, it'll do. What a season, though, for Caden Lindstrom, our captain. Now over a point per game in his career. 508 points total. God, he's already been here for 6 years. How the hell has he already been here for 6 years? God, I guess we have gone through this quickly. He led the league in scoring. Lindstrom and McQueen, top 2. The only other guys to break 100, Matthias Pajärvi, Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid, and Connor Bedard. Bedard rocking that 97 overall. Has over 100 points more over the point per game mark. Tremendous numbers for Bedard. And then McDavid rocking a 96 at 33 years old. 1,600 points on the dot in 1,143 games. And McKinnon, for that matter, 1,585. Still tremendous numbers for Nathan McKinnon. But we had the top 2 point producers in the league this year, which is outstanding. In terms of top goal scorers, though, that's going to be Bedard and Pajärvi at 63 apiece. Pasta hits 60 again. He now has 744 career goals, which is outrageous. McDavid on 56, Wasselin on 52, Brady Tkachuk and Jake Gensel each at 50. This says first round exit. Yeah, it kind of does. Defensively, 97 points for Quinn Hughes. Cale Makar fell off a cliff in terms of production, yet he was still over a point per game as a defenseman. He now has 1,020 points in 812 games. I saw Adam Sikora there too, yeah, with 49 goals, which is nuts. Top defensive goal scorer, Cale Makar with 27. That makes sense. Goalie-wise, winningest goaltender. Really, it was Johnny Klubertans. Fewer games to do it than Kirsch. Shutout leader was Klubertans with 6. That was a goalie we could have taken once upon a time. I don't necessarily regret it. Save percentage, Boat Tiger. All the goalies we didn't take. In terms of the rookie race this year, Dane Bucher. What a name. Is probably going to miss out because of plus-minus to the franchise power forward we weren't able to draft this year, Junior Wakabayashi. So, shout out to yet another franchise power forward that we didn't get, but apparently we don't need him. We are a top 5 team in the league. And again, we already know who we're playing in round number 1. It will be the Detroit Red Wings. But just to look at this really quickly. I mean, yeah, there's going to be nothing to change about our lines. You could maybe argue boost up Silverthorne just to get a really solid top 6. Wasselin having that X Factor now is awesome. Beach had 27 goals this year, though. I'm not changing a damn thing. I am worried about the development, though, of these 2. Like, Park skyrocketed. I don't know if anybody else is going to do that. In the AHL, nobody really skyrocketed in terms of overall here. Did you boost the offensive slider? Scoring's on high, that's it, though. And even then, it's inconsistent. It's like draft class quality. You can put it on high, and it doesn't mean a damn thing. Cooper Hubbard, we're going to give him one more run as the AHL guy. Unless the AHL team... Oh, they sucked. The Glendale Giant Fists. Not looking that great. Let's save Hubbard and bring him on for a hopeful cup run. Is Russo affected by waivers? Yes. So Pickard down for Chubba Hubbard. And defensively, nobody to call up. Forwards, a 74 overall for Helms. He could replace Sawyer, but we'll leave Sawyer there. So we'll at least have a better backup goaltender. Let's see, and we will put in Kopitz. Kind of suffered not being able to play games this year, but that's okay. And then Mathis Russo is out for Cooper Hubbard, but playoffs for the first time, man. I can't believe it. But let's get that confirmation. It will be Detroit. There it is. In round number 1. 2 very, very good teams. This does absolutely scream first round exit. But, you know, we'll we'll see how it goes, is pretty much all I can say here. Let's take a look at the Red Wings. I wasn't too worried about sending down Russo. I mean, there's no games to play. So, the Detroit Red Wings. All right. That's not the news that we were looking for. That's not the news we were looking for at all. Alex DeBrincat. Eli McCamey. Eli. And Lucas Raymond. Second line of Dylan Larkin, Michael Rasmussen, and Victor Fyodorov. Again, the AI should be smart enough to put Rasmussen on the wing, Larkin in the middle, and Fyodorov on the right, but it's not. Alexei Toropchenko, Marco Kasper, and Jack Roslovic, and a fourth line of Kasperi Kapanen, Chaz Lucius, and Frank Petrano. The defense. Simon Edvinsson and Mo Sider, Sean Dursey and William Wallander, Tyson Hines, and Henry Thrun. Kamey. More like bitch pay me, to say his name right. Goaltender. Well, we are not the favorites. We might have had a better regular season record, but yeah, we are not the favorites to win this particular series. That is a very good team, isn't it? Very, very good team. And in terms of how our ratings compare, 87, 89, 85, only our defense is better. 97 offense? Is that legal? 97, 87, 87. Jesus Christ. Who the hell knew? By the way, it's now showing Brady Wasslin as our top player. Same overall as Lindstrom. Well, as Taz used to say on SmackDown in 2003, here comes the pain. Game number 1. Our first ever playoff game against the Red Wings. First period. 2-1 Goonfish. Zach Morin and Chris Beach. Henry Thrun scored shorthanded for the Wings. We outshot him 17-7 as well. Second period. Hey, Zach Morin and Roger McQueen. Roslovic gets one back, but it's a 4-2 lead for the Goonfish in their first ever playoff game. Have I mentioned that enough times? Chris Beach scores again. 5-2. What a debut. Power play for the boys, nothing doing. And barring a miracle, okay, let's not talk about miracles. Hey, there it is. Hirsch. Rudolph Hirsch, the defenseman, seals the deal. 6-3, the final score. The Goonfish, undefeated in the playoffs. All time. What a game for Chris Beach and Zach Morin. Certainly made the right call to keep that second line together. Not bad. Not a bad way to start. We didn't Winnipeg it. For those who might not remember, when the Jets came back from Atlanta, and then the first time they made the playoffs, they got swept, and yeah. Game number 2, to be see better. I mean, probably. Probably, yeah. But I'm not afraid to show my ugly face. Take that, Johnny. I don't know if you're ugly. You're probably much better looking than I am. It's not that difficult to be much better looking than I am. Game number 2. Game number 2. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. First period. Hey, 2-1. Not bad. Letourneau and Morin. Dude, that second line is cooking. I hope he does right after that. Let's go. Fedorov, the lone goal for Detroit. But yeah, Morin and Letourneau, not bad. That second line is crushing it right now. Let's go. Second period. All right, we're tied. Couldn't quite find the same level of offense that we had in the past, unfortunately. But that's okay. Third period, we need to shut down Fedorov, though. He has both of those goals. Come on now. Come on now. Roger McQueen on the... Larkin, you couldn't give me, like, more than 5 seconds. Letourneau makes it 4-3. Come on, boys. Hold on. Hold the door. Hold the door. Yes. The Goonfish, controlling home ice, take the first 2 games of this series, and it is almost solely off of the back of our outrageously good second line. Like, seriously, let's talk about this real quick. Beach, Morin, and Letourneau. Beach, 3 points in 2 games. 6 points in 2 games for Zach Morin. And 5 in 2 for Dean Letourneau. Outrageous, gentlemen. Outrageous. Fantastic. What year are we on now? 2030, baby. 2030. We go to game number 3. Pizza Palace. Little Caesars Arena. Let's keep it going. Even if we lose from here, at least we've had a good showing. First period. Yes. All right. 3 unanswered goals for the Wings to start. Fedorov, Raymond, and Lucius. We do get 2 back, though. Beach and a shorty for Aiden Silverthorne. Second period. Oh, boy. This series is going to be tied 2-2. Once we're done to the first 4 games. This screams home team winning trend. Third period, we are down 5-2. You hate to see it. 6-2, it's over. 7-3 was the final score. What a game for Caden Lindstrom. He got his first playoff goal in. But there you go. Larkin, Kapanen, Raymond. They pooped on us. 7-3, the final score. It's now a 2-1 series. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, there. I said series, not Siri. Go to bed. Anyway. Not going to change anything about the team. They deserve a chance to do the best they can do. Game number 4, we're still up 2-1. First period, okay, goal apiece. It's not bad. Toropchenko and Brady Wasselin finally on the board. Second period, Brady Wasselin. Brady Wasselin doesn't want to leave. 2-1. 2-2. 3-2. Four-two. Remember what I said a few minutes ago? They were going to win. Hemingway. Wasselin has tied the game on the hat trick. Michael Rasmussen's. God. That was a frustrating game. 5-4, the final score. Our goaltending did not show up today. Brady Wasselin did. First ever playoff hat trick in Goonfish history, at least this iteration of the Goonfish. But absolutely horrific goaltending. 2-2. The home team has yet to lose. Like goddamn times have I had to say that over the years. Game 5. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's see what happens. First period. 1-0 Fish. Durashare. The durable share. How old is Share? Also, please don't die between now and the time this goes up on YouTube. 78. Good for you, Share. Good for you. Second period. Make it 2-0. Brady. Oh my God, Brady Wasselin is heating up. And we go to the third. Up 2-0. Up 3-0. Shorty for Brady. Will the home team win yet again? Through 5 games, home ice remains undefeated. We have the first ever shutout in this iteration of the Goonfish's history. Christian Kirsch stops all 37. Wasselin 5 goals in his last 2 games. And we have 2 opportunities to try and seal the deal and win this series. It is game number 6 in Detroit. First period. Captain Caden, Dean Letourneau, and Brady Wasselin. The lone goal for the Red Wings. It's Marco Kaspers. Second period. Chris Beach, Brady Wasselin, Larkin gets one back. It's 5-2. Heading into the third period, make it 5-3. Victor Fedorov. This is looking scary. Power play for TNT. Nothing doing. Lucius makes it 5-4. Not much longer to go. Can we close out this series? God, that reverse retro. Both of their reverse retro jerseys just absolutely sucked. They really did. And really do. Both past tense and present, those jerseys suck. Give me true broadcast, I guess. JD, I had to download it because it's not on Spotify. But it's Bullet from my Valentine's cover of No Easy Way Out. Certain songs, yeah, I had to add to my playlist on my own. Because Spotify doesn't have everything I want. But they'll still raise prices, the fuckers.
Tuning in now, better late than never.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. How's it going, boys? I need to have Sin hop in Discord for 3 seconds just to say that. I hate that you can't see the fucking camera change from this menu. I can never remember if I prefer True Broadcast. Broadcast is fucking wonky. Holy shit, is Broadcast zoomed in. I can't imagine trying to play on that. Good lord. Good lord. I don't think that one looks any better either. Yeah, it turns out True Broadcast was still the best. I hadn't screwed around with those in a while, and I'm like, I wonder which one. I wonder if it's changed at all. Nope. True Broadcast is still the way to go. The boys seal the deal. Poked into the zone. Lucius for Kapanen. Peterson knocked him off the puck. Lucius with speed over for Toronto. What a save by Kirsch. Oh my God, what a stop. Sterner, shot, save, rebound. Dursey's there. What a save. Jesus. Kapanen, he's got speed. Empty net for the Red Wings. Peterson takes it away. Now for Sterner, he gets hit. Mo Seider, 27 seconds for Detroit to find a tying goal. Lucas Raymond knocked off the puck. Peterson for Park. Trouble. Raymond in front. Save again by Kirsch. Edvinsson fires wide. Peterson can't clear it. And Kirsch covers. Time to call a timeout. Goodness was the play not going our way. Yikes. Few seconds to go, gentlemen, for me to get hit with the copyright for goddamn Sandstorm. 8.2. The voice can't even hold on. So out of practice. Edvinsson, it's blocked. Seider in front. Save again by Kirsch. Raymond for Larkin. And a glove save by Kirsch. It wouldn't even have mattered. The Goonfish have their first playoff victory, knocking out Detroit in 6 games. Oh my God. Kirsch stood on his damn head at the end of that game. Sweet Jesus. As Caden Lindstrom leads us through the line.
There's got to be something charming about the up-against-the-goal mentality, right? Oh, yeah.
The saves made by Kirsch. This highlight reel is going to be all him.
As an athlete, you also have to know what makes you tick and how
Got wide by Edvinsson. Save right at the end. Kirsch gets it done. 40 shots for the Red Wings in that game, but not enough. God damn, that glove save at the end, though. So right here, they win the draw. Edvinsson blocked. Seider in front. Big kick save. Old Eli couldn't raise the puck. Down low. Would this have counted? It looked like it was going wide. Off the post. It might have counted. Maybe. I doubt it, though. 0.2. Like, right here. Probably going wide. But still, what a save at the end for our man Kirsch. Look at that. All smiles, baby. He knew he had it. We're off to the second round. You'll love to see it. Although I certainly didn't expect it. I know it can happen and better teams lose all the goddamn time, but still doesn't mean I was expecting that win at all. Brady Wasselin, over a goal per game in that series. Ends up being our leading scorer as well. With 11 points for him. I mean, it was the top 6 that carried us, absolutely. Absolutely. Every single forward had at least a point, though. Defensively, DeRoche, 5 points. For the rookie, not bad at all. Peterson and Gove, no points. The Peterson-Park pairing got a little bit lit up, but the goaltending... I don't know if I've ever won a series in 6 with goaltending numbers that look like that. We are the Edmonton Oilers. Good goaltending, who needs it? Don't worry about it. We will be fine. Cody, yes, actually. Indeed. What a freaking run, though. My God. Round number 2. It's looking like Ottawa. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy division to survive. The Ottawa Senators in round number 2. For the record, the full playoff tree cut off by the webcam was our series. You already know how that ended. It is Islanders, Leafs, Goonfish, and Sens, Hawks, Preds, Canucks, and Oilers. Go figure. We are off to the second round in our very first playoff trip. You love to see that. Don't know if I'm going to love to see what's on the other side here against Ottawa, but man, if we can knock out Detroit, we could knock out any team in the league. Whether or not we will, well, that remains to be seen. But theoretically, it's on our side. Brady Tkachuk, 6 points in 5 games. Tim Stützle, who had a bit of a slow start, but they still won. And Drake Batherson. Second line, Shane Pinto, Josh Norris, and Ridley Gregg. The slapshot king himself. Carl Grundstrom, Fraser Minton, and Alexei Protas, nearly an all former Maple Leafs line. And the fourth line, Peyton Krebs, Evan Rodriguez, and Sonny Milano. The defense, oh my God. Jake Sanderson and Landon DuPont. Of course, DuPont is a phenomenal defenseman. Marian Bisek, I don't know. And Jacob Chikrin, Ville Heinola, and Brandon Montour. Goaltender, Dustin Wolf. Obviously no injuries, but there you see the scratches. It is another... It feels like we're pretenders to have knocked out Detroit, but we did, so who's to say? In terms of the ratings, they have us beat in all 3. 100 rated offense. That doesn't compute. I don't know what freaking system they use to determine OVR, but Jesus Christ, it makes no sense. Like, I don't understand why it just isn't the average overall of all your listed players, right? Like for us, for the 12 forwards, we'd be an 82, technically an 82.5. I don't get it. I don't get why they don't, like, how does that math work? And if it's factoring like power play, it's just fucking stupid. Game number 1. Be a stream when we have nothing to do. What makes the overall? I don't care. Isn't it offensive and defensive awareness? I can't imagine that their offensive awareness, though, averages out to a 100. It must be if it adds up to a certain point total, it crosses a threshold. I don't know. It's stupid. I hate it. First period, game number 1, round 2 against Ottawa. First period, 2-1 Sens, Jake Sanderson and Ridley Gregg. Barzy, what's going on, by the way? I hope you've been well. And I'll let you know how I'm doing in about 3 seconds once Ottawa scores 6 goals in the second period. Now, obviously, they didn't actually score 6 in the period, but they now have that cumulative total. I still kind of feel like that's my fault. Fucking hell. I can't wait for us to win 7-6. It was Tkachuk, Grundstrom, Gregg, and Stützle. We lose game 1 by the score of 8-2. Holy shit. Well, Tim Stützle's slow start in round 1. He's over that. That was a rough way to start a series. That was rough. I mean, Kirsch, you deserve the opportunity, buddy. Game number 2. First period. It was a good run. We took a big leap forward this year making the playoffs, winning a series, no less. That's as if, what, the 2017, 2018 Toronto Maple Leafs had beaten Washington in that first round series years ago now. This was a good run, but yeah, no, Ottawa's going to kick the crap out of us. Second period, still 3-0. Third period. The Goonfish have tied it. We're going to overtime here in Game 2. Beach, Kuznetsov, and Hagos. Fuck it, let's jump in. We normally save it for elimination games, but whatever. I want to see if the boys can do it. Plus, we'll get to see the alternates in action for the first time. Although color-wise, this is 2 series in a row where we're facing teams with very similar jerseys. Very similar color. Obviously, Ottawa's is even more similar than the Detroit's color scheme happens to be. Let's see what happens. Get to see our home arena for the first time. We were down 3-0 heading into the third and have tied the game. Ridiculous. It is overtime. Goonfish and Sens as the Goons try to fight and stay alive in this series and not face that 2-0 deficit. Great job by Chris Park. Roger McQueen. McQueen looking over. Lindstrom couldn't tuck it. Brady Wasselin to the point. Peterson glove save by Wolf. No traffic in front. He saw it the whole way. Saw it the whole damn way. Wasselin now tied for the playoff lead in hits. Lindstrom on the draw. Can't win it. Dupont. Remy Dupont. Wasselin the interception. Wasselin to Lindstrom. Couldn't get through the defense. Dupont muscled off by Lindstrom. Lindstrom in front. He shot it to the wrong side of the net. Oh, no. Wolf left the entire far side of the net open for Roger McQueen. Great job by the captain to win the puck. Oh, my God. You gotta shovel that back glove side, man. Oh, Roger. We're keeping that top line out there, though. They're getting chances with their aggression, their aggressiveness, whatever you prefer. Caden win the draw this time against Stutzla. No, we can't. DuPont for Batherson. Let's get that second line out there. Batherson, loose puck, broken up by the defense. Peterson loses it. Park is there. Now Zach Morin. Up for Chris Beach. Peterson ahead for Dean Letourneau. Tried to go in front. Sanderson's there. The wall, big hit. Batherson, it's loose. DeRoche was there. Morin trying to withstand the hit. He can't. Josh Norris broken up by Kuznetsov. Morin into some open space. Back Morin to the forehand. Tried to feed in front. Pinto was there. Pinto nearly walked through all that traffic. Bootland gets benched. Finally back on the ice. Ridley Gregg battling. Gregg for Pinto. Saved by Kirsch. Ottawa's first big chance. Not great to see one of the Goons get knocked into their own bench. Also not the best replay of it, but you could see it at the top of the screen.
This is a face-off. They'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone.
Chuck getting up there and hits. No surprise. Lindstrom and Norris on the face-off. Lindstrom loses another one. Good interception by Wasselin. Feeds McQueen. Roger McQueen poked away. Gregg to Chikrin. Now back to Gregg. Norris save. Gregg on the rebound. And the Ottawa Senators take a 2-0 series lead on the Goons. We had our chances. We just couldn't make the most of them. And we are down 2-0 in the series. Damn. Damn. You hate to see it.
I really like the effort on this goal,
It's just a
James.
simple, straightforward rebound.
Heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got.
Unfortunately, you got to kind of look at Caden Lindstrom struggling on the faceoffs as a pretty big difference maker in that one. I think he lost every single faceoff he took in the overtime. The outshot is 45-23. We can't be that surprised. We are down now 2-0. Kirsch's goalie mask did reset. That's been happening all year in this game. I was hoping they fixed it. They didn't. I'm not going to go fuck around with the mask again. Well, actually, if I have control over the team color screen, I might be able to fix it. But, yeah, I don't know. Just one of those EA glitches, basically. So I'm going to go to details. Because he ends up having the goalie pads. Probably because it says use team equipment. Keep colors when traded. No. Interesting. How many goalie stances are there? I'm going to give him a random stance. Pick a number between 1 and 59. 52. Just so he doesn't have the same damn stance as everybody else. There you go, Kirsch. I know what fix. Keep calling trade. I mean, I can turn it on and hopefully it works, but I'll turn it on. And we'll see if we can give him the strength of his power. Which, of course, is the goalie mask for the Wheeling Nailers. There we go. See if that works. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Don't even know the next time we'll see this team in action on the ice. But here we go. Game number 3. We certainly have to hope that it's the home team losing trend that is here as opposed to the winning trend. So, Chris, we wish you luck. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. First period. Shit. I think we're cooked. Win the series. I can't promise you that, buddy. What if I just tell you that we won the series, even if we actually lost? Second period. Goal apiece. Brady Wasselin and Evan Rodriguez. Cody, good intentions. That would be a conversation. There'd have to be conversations there, you know? But thoughtful. We go to the third. If we fall 3-0 down in this series, I mean, that's GG's. Carl Grundstrom makes it 3-1. I think we're cooked. We'll probably do some line changes in the next game just to spark something, but I think we were a bit lucky to get past Detroit. We're not getting past Ottawa this time. Not today. The Ottawa Senators have a 3-0 series lead. There will be no miracle Stanley Cup run in our first ever playoff appearance. Wishful thinking, but not going to happen, barring a miracle. Like I said, we'll change up some lines a little bit. I'm not going to change up personnel. The boys deserve to play. Even in goal, Kirsch, he's our guy. He's our guy.
I'm just trying to walk through this fucking grass.
There's like 7 different ways I can think of saying it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. The only bit of good news I've had here. So clearly it's got to be that first and third pairing that we'll mix up. So Gove will be with Park. Peterson will be with Kirsch because Kuznetsov and DeRoche haven't been that bad. When it comes to the forwards, plus minus just isn't... They can put up points, but they're also getting outscored. That's a bit of a problem. Fourth line's been okay. It's the third and the first line that really needs to change, which is a bit concerning. We're going to go Beach, Morin, and Letourneau as the first line because they've been cooking all playoffs. We'll go Wasselin, Silverthorne, McQueen, Bootlin, Lindstrom, Hagos. Lindstrom doesn't necessarily deserve to be a third liner, but again, we got to try something different. Try to avoid the sweep. It is game number 4. Will Ottawa get it done and sweep the Goons? First period. All right, well, goalless isn't too bad in our situation. Second period. Still not bad, but boys, you need a goal. Last 20 minutes that were promised this year, gentlemen. You gotta find a way. Can you, though, is the question. Drake Batherson finds it's over. It's over. The Goonfish, ladies and gentlemen, they fought so hard this season. Ottawa is just going to be too much, though, aren't they? Wasselin does score to get us back to within 1, but it's looking unlikely. But if they're going to go down, we'll watch them hopefully go down swinging. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is our last hurrah for our best season to date. Great steps forward.
Never here in the late stages of this third period. The Senators
1:19 to go.
Here's a short pass to DeRoche. And a delayed
DeRoche can't hold it. Penalty called. Morin over the line. Throws one on. No, he doesn't. It goes wide. Lindstrom is the extra attacker. Kuznetsov to Lindstrom. Now Zach Morin over the line. Morin looking, feeds Chris Park to Lindstrom. The backhand is saved by Wolf. But the boys will have a 6-on-4 power play. Pull the goalie, call a timeout. This is it, gentlemen. You have a chance to tie this. You have a chance.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Go to that 1-3-1, get a guy in front. Shout out to Highland, by the way, 8 months. We got to look at the Stützle trip.
Give me a sense of what's going on here on the bench with this timeout here, Cheryl.
Big opportunity for the boys here. Big opportunity to keep their season alive.
Trinidad and Tobago's got a big opportunity on the power play here.
Here we go. McQueen, Lindstrom, Wasselin.
The Senators get a hold of the
Face off one by the Sens. E-check. Gets it back to the neutral zone. Park turns it over! And Carl Grundstrom from way downtown, right down the middle.
The Senators, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
Well, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, you can see
The lack of face-off winning ability for Lindstrom is killing us. He loses another one. Try to pull the goalie here. Chikrin kicks it to McQueen, loose puck. Norris to Kachuk, can't get the shot through. 38 seconds. Agos to McQueen. McQueen. Loose puck. Wasselin's backhand doesn't go. Battle on the boards. Loose puck. Lindstrom fighting. Finds McQueen. Park shot blocked by his own man. McQueen to the point. Shot save. Lindstrom can't tuck it. Lindstrom in front. McQueen. What a save by Wolf. In front again. Backhand's blocked on an empty net. And the Ottawa Senators will complete the sweep. 2 empty net goals in the final minute. To beat the Red Wings in 6, but get swept by Ottawa. Rough times. I mean, this whole series, you get McQueen into the zone. Loose puck in front. The backhand goes wide off the back of the net. Good job by McQueen again. Battle on the boards. Lindstrom. Sauces one. Extra pass. Slap shot from Park off the skates of Hagos. Recovered. Feed back to the point. That's Zach Morin. Somehow gets that shot through traffic. Wolf in good position. Lindstrom just can't get the putback in time. Can't cover. Lindstrom finds the puck. Fed in front. Backhand by McQueen. And the diving effort by Wolf to keep it out. So crazy save. We win the race to the corner. McQueen, or no, it's Wasselin this time. As we get full pressure. Feeds in front. McQueen misses. And it's an awkward shot attempt for Hagos. It was a backhand that was going wide anyway. The Ottawa Senators will eliminate the Goonfish in a sweep. Really, really good season for us. Almost all positives except for the way that it ended. Ottawa gets it done. And we had no choice, really. I mean, we didn't necessarily have to go for the empty net, but I mean, 6-on-4 power play, you'd like to think we'd be able to dictate the pace, but we just couldn't win face-offs against them. And the mask problem's been fixed, so that's good. His equipment was based, yes, or whatever. Brady Tkachuk. And the Ottawa Senators will advance. Great season, though, for the boys. Only be so upset. Yeah, Dustin Wolf. It is really nice that EA's added in those type of desperation animations. I mean, that's one of the great things that I've loved about NHL 2K10 since we discovered the magic of that game. Obviously, in a competitive sense with NHL 24, people bitched and moaned, so now this game plays just like NHL 23 online. And people hated NHL 23, myself included. But that's an entirely different topic. We are here now to eulogize the Fish. 10 games, they won 6 of them. Lindstrom's face-off rating is about a 78, 79. So it's okay, but it's not amazing. And clearly that was the problem. The goaltending, again, our defense still isn't spectacular. Obviously, I mean, we allowed at least 4 goals against per game. Still optimistic about Christian Kirsch being our guy, though. Defensively, obviously, we don't have too many guys that put up a ton of points. Rafael DeRoche, though, being the lowest, not the lowest overall on the team, but the youngest guy on the team. It's pretty promising, given that these guys are all DFDs. Rudolph Hirsch, I am worried about in terms of his development. Like, really worried. I think he's going to be one of those medium elite DFDs that just doesn't pan out. And Chris Park, I mean, he was given the toughest assignments every single time, and yeah, he and Peterson were a pairing, and it just didn't work. Forward-wise, great playoffs for Wasselin. I mean, Morin, Letourneau. I mean, our top 6. No shame in what the team was able to do offensively. You know, the depth at the end, you start talking 4th line. It needs some work, but all in all, great, great season for us. The draft will be interesting because obviously it's going to be the latest pick we've ever had. No lottery involved, but it doesn't mean we won't get somebody good. But obviously now the hope and expectations are that we're going to make the playoffs again next year. The biggest question will be our coach. Our coach teaches an offensive style. Unfortunately, no, like not even Brent. I mean, Brent Burns, in fairness, isn't the most physical player in the world. People just think he is because he's big. You know, we're trying to train up these coaches, but I don't know, man. We might need a more defensive-oriented coach as opposed to the highest overall coach. The highest overall helps a lot, but it's clear like a more defensive style with a high team chemistry would probably benefit us quite a bit. But good season overall.